By the way, we're gonna do a new thing. So people that are listening to the audio of this, we're gonna link to the songs that we talk about in the description, so that our YouTube videos don't get flagged, and this podcast doesn't get flagged on places like Spotify. All of these places are starting to crack down on using music and playing music within your podcast. And I don't want us to get our channels or our properties taken down because of that music being in there.
We back in 4K on you.
It just had to break the fourth wall, huh? So today we're talking about Large Sean and his new album, Better Me Than You. I really like this album, so we're going to talk about the themes, we're going to talk about the production, our favorite track, and then we're going to give it our arbitrary rating at the end of this episode. This is Big Sean's 6th studio album. He's still with Def Jam, released under Finally Famous to Def Entertainment, and then licensed to Def Jam, and then licensed to UMG. But overall, what do you think stands out to you for this particular release?
I think this is like Sean's therapy album, or the benefits of therapy album. Like, these are the things that have happened in my life, how I've moved past them, how I've moved forward, how I've navigated all of the false rumors, fake rumors, Kanye stuff. Him being in the big three, I think he was dealing with that reality of how he fits within that, and just getting a mental peace, raising his son Noah. I don't know how much he touches on his relationship for real, because I feel like it's just a bunch of rapper bars and not really delving into their stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't dive deep into their relationship. He does talk a lot about them being freaky.
Yeah,
multiple times on the album.
Yeah, I did catch that.
This feels like if you put Law of Attraction into an album. I'm bringing things to me. I'm attracting things to me. I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
I am strong enough in order for these things to come, and I put the stuff in place for me not to have problems in the future.
That is a good theming. I like that. I was just gonna say, I also think that something was supposed to have Janae on it. It feels like an old 2088 or whatever the name of their group was, but it feels like,
and Aaron's on that, right?
No, Sid from the internet. Because there was one that I'm listening to and I'm like, this is one of them songs that they would do together. And the topic that he seems to be addressing in terms of relationship stuff seems like it would have been one of their back and forth things. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he went into this wanting to be as vulnerable as possible, but then kind of pulled back and went like with what you're saying, which is the law of attraction. When we
have some of these themes, did multiple different kind of lyrical themes pop up for you?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It felt more so like in the lyrical themes that Sean was being a bit light comparatively to what he has been, outside of like this, like two or maybe like four standout tracks where I'm like, oh no, this is Sean pushing for that lyrical bag. I felt like he was just being as direct and simple as possible. Like, I need you to understand exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think lyrically, he's the same him, but he only showed up on a lot of the records that he put out prior to dropping the album. And so when I'm listening to the album, I'm not really feeling the magic.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the album thinking that there's going to be some more magic on here. And the reality is that he put all the magic out before the album dropped.
So let's get into the production. But yeah, he went and got, I think, a lot of dope people in a very eclectic mix. Mm-hmm. Though, much like you said, I think he released all of the higher, or majority of the higher BPM songs.
Yeah.
Because every other song is at a slower pace and doesn't seem to have that Big Sean bounce that I'm like typically used to throughout an album.
Yeah, that bounce really shows up on Yes.
Yeah.
And Precision. He's very introspective for most of the album.
Yeah.
And that lends to your take on, you know, this is a therapy album. This is an opportunity for him to be his full self. And let go and be vulnerable on this record. I think overall the production felt cohesive. It didn't feel like any of these. Well, one of these tracks felt different. My Life at the end.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. The production on that felt more like this was one of those, like, it felt like a much older song, especially because he went and got Ellie Goulding. I feel like she's been in a cave somewhere hiding because she was everywhere for a while.
I think she's busy.
I don't know. I'm going to ask you this. Did you feel like on some of these songs, it was like Sid or Ellie Goulding had a song and he just kind of got on it, or he finished a song and then just wanted to like add a sprinkle of something at the end?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay.
I didn't get that. I think most of these ideas are inspired by him. It feels like, it feels like a lot of these songs originated with his thoughts.
But overall, I give the production like really good rating of just like it did keep my interest. It might have gotten slow, but it didn't like lose my interest at any point.
There are times that it felt like he played around with the time signature a little bit.
Yeah.
And just kind of rapped out of pocket. I wonder if that's purposeful. Nothing was ever offbeat or, you know, just kind of, it was just, you know, more on the downbeat or more on the upbeat, depending on the song. What's your favorite song on this project?
This was kind of hard because Precision came out really, really strong. But I think what I was expecting to hear from the album is more of Together Forever. So I'm just going to go with Together Forever.
Okay.
Like, it was the most lyrical outing. And I like him in an Alchemist pocket.
My favorite track on here is Yes.
Okay.
Hands down. I think the way the beat hits, the way he attacks the music, and continuously, like, again, sets the tone for these things are going to come to me, and I don't have to sit here and beg for them. I put it together, and I make sure that these things show up for me, especially in my bank account. So, arbitrary rating.
I got 3.5 Detroit Tigers caps out of 5. That's the lowest rating I think I've given, but I do really enjoy the album.
Okay.
It's just I wanted more rapping, and like the rest of it just seems like it's for them.
Because of all the songs that have been put out prior to, I think I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 Jordans. The Stallion.
Come here. Bring it in. Closer. You see what he did there? Move it back out. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Let us know what your rating is down in the description and the comments. We real close to 1,000, y'all. Let's get on over that hill. We'll see you in the next one. A 1 and a 2 and a peace.